Oh, now that's good stuff. Wanted to send out a special thanks to longtime subscribers, Ian and Kim from the US. I really appreciate the package. I love Black Rifle Coffee Company, and Just Black is my favorite medium roast. I'm going to enjoy it. It's going to be a little bit better than the bargain brand I've been buying at the local grocery store. Hope you enjoyed your birthday, Kim. And once again, thank you so very much. We got some limbs to chip. Welcome back. I'm Gord Potter, and you're watching GP Outdoors. It's going to be a bit of a long day today, so I'm probably just going to give you the highlights. Simple stuff going on. I want to get to that big pile of maple limbs, chip them up into this trailer, then I'm going to drag them back to a section of the trail way back, almost at the north end of my property line. And that's where I'm going to spread them. This is one of those few times that happens to me every year when I wish I had a dump trailer. And I don't mean a big full-size dump trailer for the pickup truck, but one that's sized to the compact tractor. I remember Mike Morgan had a little red one a couple of years ago back on his channel. I believe it was, well, it was branded RK Tractors, but it was actually made by King Kutter. I think it was the perfect size for a compact or subcompact tractor. Had tandem wheels on it or tandem axles, had a hydraulic lift that you could plug into the rear remotes, and it held, I think, about 1.5 tons. And it even had a tailgate on it. And it fit really nice behind his BX. And I think it'd be perfect for the LX2610. I haven't been looking really hard, but I have been looking passively on and off for the last, I don't know, 6, 8, 10 months. Just when it comes up, like days like today when I wish I had one. This little wee John Deere, she's a great garden tractor, but it doesn't hold a lot. So I'm gonna end up having to make multiple trips back out into the trails in the forest to dump it. And it would be really handy to be able to just back up to a nice big trailer. I think it was about 4x6, plug in the remotes, haul my stuff back there, and then tailgate that stuff off into the trail. But hey, at the end of the day, I don't have a big need for it, and a hydraulic dump trailer is a big expense. Let's go for a ride. goodness, the deer flies are crazy hungry today. I pretty much bathed in bug spray before I came out. It's like it's not even to turn them. They are just at me like crazy. I can't put any more on. I gotta tell you, I always appreciate the help and the advice I get off of you good folks on this channel. This is one of many sections of the trail I roughed out last summer. And just as you'd promised me, if I let it sit for a while, a lot of sections or areas in the trail actually kind of compacted themselves over the fall and the winter and now the spring, so they're actually reasonably flat. I still have a number of areas which is going to require a lot of work, but in these low-lying areas and the areas that have remained flat or reasonably flat, not a lot I need to do to them. But I do need to get to those other areas that are still rocky or very bumpy, including those couple of areas I want to try doing a corduroy trail. I got to get back to collecting logs. Making new trails, you definitely have to pay attention to these roots that are sticking out in the middle. That kind of has a big R4 tire written all over it if it punctures it. I don't know if it would on a tractor, but she's stiff, so I want to try to cut it down, and whenever I see them in the trail, I just grab my limbing saw and cut them flush. It's a 4-inch chipper, but it also runs on tractors of a much higher horsepower than my 26. The most I usually am able to get through is about 3 to 3 1/4, depending on the type of wood. This guy was definitely pushing the envelope, and I kind of knew it when I threw it in, but either way, I've got plenty of spares. One other quick note I wanted to mention: if you're new to chippers, whatever that diameter is, when you've got pieces that look like this that are a thick diameter, try your best not to stand in front of the hopper after you throw it in, because it's bouncing back and forth against the rotor. Because it's so big, the rotor hits it, and when you push it in, the rotor will hit it and chew some and spit it up a bit, and then it comes back, does it some more, and every once in a while it'll take it and it will literally launch it out of the chipper. You don't want to be standing in front. Okay, other than a couple of big pieces, that's 2 trailers, and it took all the hardwood. I think that'll pretty much do it today. Got 3 trailer loads, so that's a lot of chips. I'm pretty happy. I'm gonna head out with the tractor after I finish up here and then just spread them out on that section of trail. That small pile that's left, it's all just twigs and little branches. Not worth the hassle trying to get it into the chipper. So next time I got the grapple on the tractor, I'll pick it up and I'll throw it out into the forest somewhere. Although you folks don't see me doing it on the video, exhaustion and fatigue sets in on a hot, humid day like today. It sets in pretty quick, but it's very subtle. So myself, usually, every half an hour, 40 minutes or so, I'll take a break and I'll down a bottle of water or 2. Take a few minutes to relax, then I come back at and do it. Some of you might have been wondering why I didn't move the chipper closer to the stack as I kept taking away those limbs. It's because the chipper was sitting in the shade for most of the day. So I'd rather take a few extra steps and chip in the shade than be out in the hot, beaming sun for the entire time. I hope you enjoyed hanging out today. If you like the channel, please click subscribe, hit the like button, and if you want to know when I'm posting videos, just click that little bell. Have a wonderful day with your families. Please be kind to one another. I'll see you again right here on GP Outdoors. Cheers.